Good evening, I'm Jordan with Ripple Effect Art. We're trying to make a positive change, a good thing for the world, trying to bring joy, bliss, and happiness into our art. So I'm going to be cutting some prints and talking with you, just letting some thoughts go. If you don't agree with any of them, that's cool. You don't have to. You don't have to comment. Just please no hate. There's no point in hate. Treat others as you want to be treated. Alright? God bless. We're going to cut some prints. Let's see what they all look like. I got about 100 of them. Already got started. Let's go. Listening to a dub techno mix from 2019. This one says the heart is multi-dimensional. Now to me that means that we exist here because of our hearts. We experience everything through our hearts and what we feel, because we attach it all to our feelings, to ourself. Our hearts are the center of our soul. They're the core of our being. If you don't want to call it a soul, call it what you will. It's just a core. It's like a gym. It's like your sphere. It's your ego, if you want to call it that. But you're in this thing. And I said this in my other videos, and I'm going to bring it up again, is that we're all connected. Every little action you do, every thought you take, every word you speak, it affects everything. There is nothing that is not connected. The breath from my words, from my lips, comes out to this universe. It speaks my intention because I'm connected to something beyond me. And it lets me move in a free will bubble, and I can choose who I want to be. And that's my belief, and that's what I think that these art prints do, is they show you who you are. Each one of these is unique. They're 15 a piece, there's 3 for $35. I fill in unique options for your print. I stamp it, I sign it. They get a nice little foiled folder. And you can see like this one here, bound by the chains of reality. So there we go, that's one down. Thanks for sticking around. Welcome back, welcome back. I've got the next print. Let's cut it up. I want to talk less about myself, and I want to get to know you guys. I'm not that type of artist that wants all the attention. You feel me? I don't want all the egotistical fame and everything. I know when I die, it won't matter. I won't be here anymore. I'm not taking anything with me. This one's very detailed. See all the eyes and flowers and lines? These are like meditation lines. Just having this piece of art around, when you look at it, your brain soaks into the thoughts and you become a part of the art. So you can store thoughts in these and they'll travel through those little spaces. Or you can color them in and send them back to me. I'd love to see your colored in versions. I'll feature you. Maybe we can do a collab and I'll hire you as a colorer or something. I'll send you freebies all the time. That'd be pretty sweet, wouldn't it? Oh yeah, check this out. I'm gonna color this later and we're gonna see how it turns out. It's all gonna be intuitive. I'm gonna probably draw a bunch of white and black on it and colors and rainbow. And then inside, I'm gonna get this super soft velour fabric and pad the inside so we can keep some special tools in there. Alright, what have we got? The next print. Let's cut it out. The thing I love about creativity is that it's limitless. Just let that soak in, that word. Limitless. If you can imagine it, you can create it. And creations are reality. I mean, it's not going to be like literally a dragon flying around if you draw some super cool art dragon. But if you dreamed it up, you brought it into 3D reality. You brought it into existence. People can see it now. That's amazing. That's why I think art's like breaking parts of your soul, or sharing, maybe not breaking, but like breaking the bread, kind of like spiritually speaking, into these parts that we can see and share. That's why I love art. You get to share it. It makes me feel so good to share it. I love sharing. This one says, are we in a dream? What do you think? Are we in a dream? Or do we only dream when we sleep? What's your definition of your dream? Let me know. I'm interested. I want to connect with you. Next up, one of my favorites. This one's kind of like a city. Cut it out. I'm sorry if my voice is kind of rash or harsh or condescending in any way. I'm really such a sweetheart, and everybody I've met has always told me I'm a sweetheart. So I try to reinforce that and stay sweet, because like I said, being kind is important. You can make somebody's day completely change. You can change somebody's life by showing a random act of kindness. And it just feels amazing. Who wouldn't want to do that? We can all be heroes. We can all be daily heroes by waking up with this attitude and changing life the way we want it to be a better, more loving place. If you want it to be a jerk place where everybody's dick to you, then go ahead, be a jerk to everybody. Watch what happens. That's not good advice. Don't take that. I'm just saying. Sun's out, it's a new day, it's a new dawn. Actually, the sun's not out right now. It's fairly late. It's getting dark. It's a good time to be creative. Let's keep going. Kind of running around everywhere here. I'm not sitting still. That's okay, I like moving. Moving is good. When you sit still, all your energy sits in one place. Another life lesson, folks, is that life itself, if you want to mimic life and be more harmonious with nature, think about how nature operates and try to operate within the field of vibration of nature, if that makes sense. Act like nature. You're a part of it. Be safe, be seen, be heard, be you. This is the aura. It's the center of the universe, everything at once. You are the center of the universe. There is no universe without you. Don't forget that. You're a creator. Everything you say and do, the way you treat people, it all affects. That's what a ripple effect is. That's where your personality is. Finds who you are. So I'm just sharing this one with you now. We'll talk more about the aura later or in a separate video. If you're interested in that, let me know. This one also says acting versus sincerity. What do you think about that? To me, acting versus sincerity, it's a dual system. You want to have your actions follow through with your intentions. If you promise something, follow through with it. It will build your rapport and your relationship with that person. They'll trust you more because they know you're reliable. That's just good nature. This is some deep dubby music. I feel like I'm just walking around in this warehouse and like it's so empty and the air is filled with these vapor-like frequencies and they're just passing through my body. But it's the music and I know that. Dub techno, it's pretty cool. We've got another really awesome print here. These are all drawn by hand. I didn't use any stencils. I didn't copy anybody. I didn't have any idea what I was drawing when I sat down to make these. I just sat down with an open mind and a love for drawing. And then I started absorbing information and just letting it go with the flow. I made room for my mistakes. I let my mistakes go. I didn't hold on to them. I know I could just touch it up later or go over it. It's not a big deal. So if you love making art, I hope this inspires you. It says, one universal mind, awareness, improvement, involvement, controlled chaos. Cultivate yourself. Be decisive with faith. We know that this is a chaotic universe. The trick to getting what we want in life and being the happiest we can be is controlling that chaos and harnessing it into a single point of focus so you can cultivate yourself and grow the seed appropriately and take care of it and nurture it the way you want it to so it'll produce the fruits you want it to produce. And being decisive with faith, if you're not religious or spiritual or anything, forget it. Faith is still a word. It still makes sense. It's a basis of hope. It's a foundation. It's a metaphorical building block. And if you don't know anything about metaphysics, again, I remind you, thoughts are things. Your energy and your vibration, your words, they're not tangible, but they're literal. People can feel your energy and your emotions. It's truth. Try it if you don't believe me. On to the next one. Now this one was actually inspired by something secret. I'm going to tell you since it's my art and it's my video, and if you stayed this long, I've got a secret for you to tell you. This was inspired by a chocolate kiss. It has the secret to life. You ready for it? The secret to life? It's enjoy it. Money is just paper. It's just energy. If you send it out, it comes back to you. It's not actually money. It's just paper. If you love money too much, it's gonna hurt you. It's not good. It doesn't stay with our cells when we leave. I could be speaking full of shit. You know, like the ancient Egyptians and stuff, they buried themselves with all their gems and stuff. Maybe they knew some ancient process to bring the 3D world into the astral realms beyond and such. I don't know. It's pretty interesting stuff. We may never know their deep thoughts, but they're there. They're somewhere out there in the universe. I think everything is stored in the universe like a computer stores information. It doesn't just dissipate and dissolve. It's still out there. The information exists on a vibratory level of what it is. Since energy cannot be created or destroyed, nothing really changes. It always is what it is. I'm going to change up the music for a minute. I hope you don't mind. I hope I've given you plenty of thoughts to think about. I'll be right back. We're going to cut this print next. And we've got like another 50 more to go. Alright, it's house and techno music. We got the next print. This is Quiet Places Heal. This is another universal truth, for me at least. See all those scars? That's not a leaf, that's pain. That's pain inflicted on me. I'm sorry I have to let you know about this pain, but sometimes art heals, and when we find quiet places, that's when we allow the healing to step in. When we come to terms with our emotion, and we let it become a part of us, we can understand it, and we can integrate it, and we can let it go. So the lesson for this one is that quiet places heal. If you're overwhelmed, if you're hurting and you're sad and you're fearful and you don't know what to do, and go tune everything out. Find a quiet place and just exist with yourself. feel yourself and feel what you want and know what's best for you. But like all things, pain heals. It just takes time. But when we take that pain, we learn not to let us get hurt again. We decide not to let those people back in because we don't want to keep getting hurt. Nobody does. We want to be happy and healthy and peaceful and easy to talk to. Here we got the mandala-like thing on a Metroid-like flower with a few eyes and spirals. Divine. Who we're listening to now, it might get taken down for copyright claims. It's Nicole Mudaber's music. I hope it keeps my audio and I'm talking enough so that I'll mask the audio though. But I just want to talk about house music and tech house for a minute. I can't stand people who diss it, because they're not even giving it a chance. They're just hating on it. They're haters. House is the original groove techno. It is the original electronic music. It is the groove rhythm. It is the dance sensation. It's the house. It is the soul. If you don't feel it in your soul, I'm so sorry. But this user loves house and techno. Maybe you haven't been hearing the right stuff. This one has a new print. It's kind of got this face right here. He's kind of got some fangs. Kind of represents a scary person because he's got fangs. It says, it's got a picture of the Christ cross here because we're contemplating the truth of Christianity and the love of God and our faith and understanding and the spiritual consciousness and of humanity. And there's another cross, so there's some mazes and lines, and it says deep diver. Because we're a deep diver. We're deep diving. We're exploring these situations and we're trying to start conversations around these because we believe they're ones that are going to help people to grow and open their minds and advance themselves and move towards happiness and realizing it's not always about just taking and getting things and trying to be the best, most awesome person. It's about being a human and treating people with respect and looking at them on the same level as you and not elevating yourself above people, but shining the light on them as equals because we want to treat others as we want to be treated. That's just what I believe, and that's how I want to act in this life. That's the image I want to represent, and that's the image I want to hope to represent. Deep diver. Alright. Sorry I'm so sweaty. Like I said, give me any comments or feedback. I'd love to hear it. Even if it's not the best, I'll take it as criticism. I'm not going to take it personally. I'll let it go over my shoulder. And like I said, these prints are 15 a piece or 3 for $35. I've got some really cool Simic symbols on it that are all going to be stamped, signed. I'll fill in some extra on there so it's super ultra unique and you're the only person with this limited edition print on the planet. I'm keeping the originals. There's only a couple copies of each one. When these are gone, I'm just going to make different ones. You know how art goes. Gotta keep creating. I've experienced a lot of blocks lately and a lot of hardships, but that's okay. We're going to keep going because it's my passion and I can't give it up now. Not after everything I've been through and all of this. So I hope to spark some sort of inspiration and passion in you with my passion. I've got like an Egyptian eye, but it's kind of customized. I just love these patterns. They're so meditative. This time, we're going to say thank you. Thanks. Thanks for looking at my art. Thanks for getting along with me this far. I appreciate you. You're awesome. God bless you. If you ever want to connect or do any collabs, let me know. I will mail you stuff. I just want to make cool stuff. If it's worth it, if it's valuable, it will be reciprocated. But another thing I want to do is build value. If it's really valuable, people will want to pay you for it. It's that simple. There's no other truth around it. Like, I don't want to go around scamming people to buy stuff that they don't find valuable or talking people into buying stuff they don't really want. That feels awful. I want to be the type of salesman that has a win-win-win factor. I win, you win. That means we both win. We both feel good. So let me know if there's anything I can do for my customer service to make your purchase better. We're just trying to get plastic out of the ocean. We got really cool t-shirts. Company I work with collects plastic from the Pacific Northwest and East Oceans. It's Reprieve.com. Chop them up into little fiber pellets and turn them into t-shirts, and they're super comfy. Oops. They're on my website, links in the description. Thanks for watching my lackluster video. I know it's not all professional and amazing, but I'm trying to be the best that I can be of this version of myself, so I can share with you more about myself, so you can see me for who I really am. Because I'm tired of hiding. I'm tired of being lazy. Because I'm just scared of myself, and it's time I share what I know I'm capable of doing. And like I said, I want to connect with you. I want to meet you. I want to see what you're about. Talk to me. Let's be buddies. The thing I love about house and techno music, which most people don't understand, is it's a story. It's a journey. It's not just a collection of random bass wobbles and dubsteps and like badass sounding wobbles and stuff. It's actually a whole journey. The songs evolve and grow, and you can program them into each other. You find songs that sound the same. You make them sound similar, so it sounds like one big, long, continuous track. And they've all got their own energy. They got their own personality and story to tell through the tracks, and it's how the mixer weaves it that tells the story. The good mixes make you feel emotional. I like feeling happy when I listen to music, for the most part, but I enjoy the wide spectrum of human emotions. I love feeling sad. I relish in sadness sometimes, because I find a lot of inspiration in sadness, and it's comfortable. It's a great place to grow and learn about yourself if you can handle the solitude. So I'm here for you. If you need any help, reach out. If you're in solitude and you're so sad you just want to cry and you don't know anything, reach out. There's hope. There's light in the world. I'm not going to give you anything, but I'm going to give you my words, and they're as good as gold, because I love you and I love humanity, and I want the best for humanity and myself, and I'm not selfish. I just have limited capabilities, and this is one of them that I do, so this is why I'm trying my hardest with what I do. I play video games too. I'm pretty decent at Super Smash Brothers. It's about the only game I play nowadays. I used to complete JRPG after JRPG, and stories are just incredible, and my god, they're just incredible, beautiful pieces of artwork. Those stories are kind of all copying each other. They kind of start to look the same after a while, but the creativity, the character designs, the maps, the dungeons, the skill allotments, the progression, the level up system, the mathematics behind it all, the core system mechanics, it's intensely fascinating. You can see some structure in this one. We've got a Pokeball, some petal mandala, some maze, some brain mazes, a crystal, some blocks. Because when we want to build something, we keep laying the same blocks to the same building, right? We don't go and start one block on one building, one block on one building. That'd take forever. We do one at a time. That's what the brain works best for. You take one action, you focus on it, and you finish it. When you try to do a whole bunch of things at once, your brain gets scattered. You get lost and confused. You feel me? That's not cool. Well, just my advice, but if you ever get lost, just tune into your breath and remind yourself it feels good to breathe. You're alive. You're here. Some people, it could always be worse. Some people, they will literally swim across the ocean for a chance at having the job you have so they could rent to live in their house just so they can be safe from their country and the government. That's how fearful they are. You have it really good. You should be grateful, like I'm grateful. Thank you so much. Don't let me tell you what to do either. I'm just talking. I'm just sharing myself. And I have a lot of wisdom and a lot of belief that we can make this a better society. It just depends on who we follow. So we keep following all these celebrities and people that don't care. They're gonna breed humans. They're gonna inject them with brain viruses that tells people don't care. Don't take anything I say literally. It's all metaphorical, metaphysical speak. These brain viruses are energy, they're emotions, they're thoughts. People put out their opinions out there and they latch onto them because we're impressionable as humans. We can't help it. Everything we see, think, feel, hear, touch, all of our senses, it shapes our perspective, it shapes who we are. And we get this blessing, we get this God-given gift of our free will and this shape of our character. We can shape and mold this person we want to be and anybody we want to be. So don't be sad. You have the key to unlock your own destiny. All you have to do is reach into your own self and unlock it. It's in your mind, it's in your heart. Your mind and your heart are connected to your soul in this body. Your soul is everything outside of here. It's the universe. Do you feel me? This one's kind of trippy. It's kind of homey. Got some space and a pathway up into space. It's like an elevator up into space. I know, home on space. Thanks for tuning in so long. It's been so fun. I really appreciate you. God bless. I don't know why anybody would hate me. All I want to do is walk up and say hello and share some good vibes and share some cool stuff. If you just want to say, have a good day, I'm going to walk away. Because I feel like people saying have a good day don't mean it half the time. But that's not the truth, because some people genuinely mean it. But you got to break it down. What does it really mean? Some people in society, especially in the fast food places and restaurants, they just tune out because they're just trying to get through their day and not get treated like crap. So you got to be respectful of that. People in the service industry are humans. They don't want to be bound by chains. They want to be liberated and free. They don't want to be taking your order. Be kind. If you like McDonald's and you want to hurt yourself with that crap food, then be kind at least. If you're going to leave your house, I'm just saying, be kind. Don't be a jerk. It's going to come back and you're making things worse. This society has a problem because we're narcissistic. We're training people to be narcissistic and separated, but it's in our human nature to be who we are. So all my advice to you is be yourself, be who you want to be, and love that. Love the fucking heaven out of it. I don't want to say hell, because hell is real. It exists here. It's a state of mind. When you're in hate and you are negative and you're always mad, you're vibrating really low. You're mean. You're hurting people. You're hurting yourself even. That's awful. That's what narcissists do. Protect yourself from people like that. Don't let them into your energy field. Don't let them use you. God bless. I'm really feeling this energy now, but we're still going. Some of these are inspired by music. I listen to music and I listen to books about dreaming and consciousness and growing as a person and meditations. Sometimes I practice meditations while I draw these. And like I said, I'm usually fairly quiet, but that's just because I guess I'm smart, and I don't want to seem like I'm too smart, because nobody wants to seem like they're stupid. I'm not trying to boost my own ego. It's just kind of a curse to be smart in this society sometimes. Because if you know something that somebody doesn't, that immediately puts you in a position of knowing something that somebody doesn't. I don't really know what I'm trying to say with that. I've covered a lot of topics. I'm just gonna kind of let that sink in and keep cutting these out. Listen to this tech house music. You ever just let go? Just let go of everything. Stare at the clouds. Let all your thoughts go. Accept yourself. Move on. Move forward. Be who you are destined to be. Shape your destiny. Control your destiny. Bring it into your body. Become aware of who you are. Represent who you are. Be the best version of yourself and share it with the world. The world can't wait to see you. Being kind and generous and loving. We have so much to give as humans. This is only such a small fraction of our potential of what love is. If we understand love as something beyond us, something we can surrender to, it becomes so much greater. It becomes beyond us. It becomes all-encompassing. That's the kind of love I want to feel in this life, and I want to share. This is another starry one. I'll show you when we get it cut. This isn't amazing for my back, but when I'm done, I'm gonna go in there and stretch, and it's gonna feel so amazing. Stretching always feels super amazing. After you work out a lot and move your body a lot, when you take the time to bring a ritual to your body and thank it actively, you're tending yourself like folding the laundry, and you're bringing this loving energy into your body, and it's curing you. It's curing you. It's bringing health and vitality and letting your emotions process and letting the events of the day sink in so you can absorb them. And it reminds you just to tune into yourself and be thankful to yourself. That's why it's such a beautiful process, and we can take it with us everywhere. This one says open your heart. Wow, it's been 30 minutes and I've cut quite a few here. Let's see. This is just the way it's gotta go. I'm sorry, but this is trash. I could find a way to use it, but we're moving fast. Taking a little water break. I'll be right back. Enjoy this awesome music. Let's continue. This feels so liberating to be able to talk and share this with everything, and I can't wait to hear what you guys think. If you want to reach out or connect or work with me, just leave a message, send me a comment, check out my website, it's in the description. This one is cool. This was one of the first ones I drew in the series. Upside down, it's got like a river flowing down. It represents the thoughts coming into our bodies from above us. And this represents the energy going into this mandala. It's kind of got a face sitting here, you can see it. Now this way, they're actually steps. They lead up to this maze. And there's some water and rocks in there. I had a very relaxing time drawing this one. So I hope you can see the relaxing energy in this. I love this music. It's so dark and tribal. Just imagine you're in the forest and like there's trees everywhere and grass and plants and there's just this music. You're just hearing this rhythm, this electronic rhythm, deep in the forest. How wicked awesome would that be? Wicked awesome in a good way. We say wicked, but it's like wicked is bad, but wicked is freaking cool. It's like that sick dude, yo. Like wicked tight. Like I just love it. I really resonate with it. I really identify with that. This one's wicked. Got another kind of meditation lines. I feel like after a while, as you start to look at these all the same, they kind of look similar, but they were all drawn roughly about the same time. Another thing about art is that if you just kind of let your spirit go, it can be so healing just to accomplish something. Forget about all the woo art heals and everything, just doing something and creating something is healing. It releases good chemicals, so do stuff. Don't just sit around all day. Try. If you try, you do things get done, they start to build up and things start to happen. So that's how life moves. You just gotta move your body and move with the flow and the energy and find the patterns and repetition. This is a complex system out there. This is a little piece of the universe representing a piece of this complex system. So I'm hoping I can enlighten you just a little bit and share my knowledge so that this can help you get through life or feel better and happier and like somebody cares out there and is listening and actively feels. I feel hurt in the state of society. It hurts me physically. I have to put up all my barriers and do my best to be loving and kind and be the person I was born to be because this society is so narcissistic and hateful. It's literally a war for your mind. That's why I'm making this video, to give you the good mind virus, the love, the truth. Take it in your heart, absorb it. I truly hope this helps. I truly hope to inspire your life to be better, more abundant, and loving and satisfying. Alright, this can't go too much longer. This is taking a long time. I'm sure you don't have all night, but thanks again for sticking around so far into this video. We're gonna see how far we can go before we wrap this up and my battery dies. This one's important. Okay. Just like you're important. You don't have to give up and let society fuck you. You can unfuck yourself. You can be who you want to be. You can say fuck all those idols and people out there spreading negativity. They don't affect me. I am love. I have a special connection with God. Just like you do. And every speck of matter is all a little piece of something greater. And it's all what it is. And all it ever will be. This one says, What is most important? It's another question I challenge you. We're not playing truth or dare. I'm not trying to get you undressed or any kind of tension in the air. I challenge you. Ask yourself, what is important before you fall asleep tonight? Let that thought echo in your head so you can get the true answers while you sleep. More knowledge from my introspective wisdom. Each of these pieces took 2.5 hours to create. They're 5x7s cardstocks. In life, it's not important to have friends. Friends are going to hurt you and they're going to leave. And they're going to change and they're going to surprise you with how much they can change. But that's part of life. Shoot. But we all change in life. That's what the purpose of life is to change and to discover who we are. I want to discover who I am. That's why I'm making this video, to share my passion, to share what I do. So you can see what I've been through to make these sorts of things. Because they are special and they are unique, and nobody else has this exact drawing, this design. It's my representation, and it's my value. It's how I value myself. I hope you can see it. This is like tribal drum. This is like the origin of space and time. This is the original Om. Imagine, like, just time starts. The universe started existing from nothing. It had to take time. It was like little drops dropping, and each one had a ripple effect, and it built more and more until it got to where we are now. This indescribable, magnificent, marvelous, grand mystery of life. This journey, this destination, who knows where we're going? We're all trying to get somewhere. And we don't have to do the same thing. We can all be different. There's 7 billion people. We can all be individuals. I can see how thoughts and things overlap and we group into each other, but I don't want to be any part of that. I want to be who I represent. And I want to share this knowledge and this truth to you. So if you have any questions, if you want to keep talking about this, let me know in the comments, so I'll keep talking about this video. I really want to connect with some people. We're about done with this video, so sorry to be abrupt here. It's just been a long time and I've done quite a lot of work. So I'm just gonna adjust this camera and I'm gonna show you the next part of the process before my phone battery dies. We didn't finish all the prints, but that's okay. We did quite a few. So we're going on to the next station, next part of the station in the house. Let's see, can I hang this up here? Is that cool, TV? The next part we're moving on to is signing and stamping the prints. So I got this down to a science. This isn't art anymore, guys. This is science. We're experimenting. Got about a solid 2-second press to it. This is the stamp I got designed just to make my art a little bit more unique. It's fairly detailed. I could probably use a little bit less detail. Oh, you know those super cool enamel pens that have all those cool like segments and embedded parts and 3D parts? If you know anybody that does that and they want to make one with me and my art and you like what you've seen, hit me up in the DMs, comment me, look up my Instagram, hit me up. I'll design something for you. We'll make something sweet and original. Let's make it glow in the UV, ultraviolet, neon, limited edition. I just want to see some cool art. I don't need like a bunch of stuff. Like, I can spend a lot of money and make a lot of cool art, or I can just create originals. There comes to a point where if you want to mass produce your art and make products with it, you need to spend a little bit of money. I don't have any printers or anything, so I usually outsource all my products. I leave my home to get them done, because I'm kind of old-fashioned and I like making it personal. I'm not old-fashioned, I'm actually very with it and new agey, sort of. But I like it to feel like it means something, so I take special trips to get these printed and done and made. And I hope you appreciate these. Anybody that gets one, they're 15 a piece. You get 3 for $35. They're all signed. You don't have to believe me, but just let me throw my sales pitch here, okay? These are meditative lines. They're parts of my brain. They take the bliss and the positivity and the love and the joy and the happiness I've experienced. They're programmed in these lines. When you witness them, you're taking in the energy that I put into this. So that's what you're receiving, is a psychic entanglement of my being. If that's not something awe-inspiring and amazing, I don't know what is. Plus, I just have so much cool ideas, and if I could get some support and things flowing and letters written out, I would just be so appreciative, guys. I just want to send appreciation out and blessings. I want good things. I want to attract good things. I want good things for my life. I don't deserve to suffer. Nobody does. This game of life is a trap. It's a maze. It's designed to keep us trapped. It's designed to keep us enslaved, bound by the chains of reality. Everybody wants something from you nowadays. But really what we want as humans, deep down in our core, is to be seen and recognized for who we are and accepted. The accepted part is debatable. Some people just want to be away from everybody and disappear and be hermits for the rest of their lives. I feel that. I'm almost right there. I'm about done with the world. But that's why I'm making this video. It's to inspire hope for myself and for you, and give you an inside look at how I do my art in my house. I know I sound really intense, but I'm trying my best. I just have a lot to say, and I don't get to speak my mind too often. I hope you find some value in this. I hope you know that people care about you, even the ones you don't know. They want to meet you. People want to see you do great things. We all appreciate and love this life in our own unique ways. But we're all sharing the same web of space. So we gotta love each other and respect each other's boundaries. And that's why it helps to know who we are. That's why my message here is to take off your face. Remove it. Ask yourself in the mirror, who am I? Figure it out. Like I've been saying, your destiny is in your control. You can shape yourself, your personality. Everything about yourself is in your control. You can't control other people or what happens to you necessarily, but you can direct the flow. You can be like a director in your own life. You can plot courses and destinations. You can be like an explorer. You can tap into yourself and discover who you are. You can fall in love with yourself and love yourself and break free of this society and the suffering that comes with it and the weight. Your soul can be free. You can be as light as a feather. You can move to heaven on this reality. It's a train of thought. It's mind over matter. It's the placebo effect. If you want to be mean, I'm not telling you to be mean, but don't hang around me. I don't want to fight you. I don't want to start something. I'm not trying to prove I'm the best. I'm not trying to prove anything. I'm just doing what I love. I don't care what anybody thinks about me. I don't care about my reputation. I can always build it back up. I can always take it any direction I want. Life is a beautiful gift. It's given us free will. That's the definition of God and faith and hope. If you don't believe that, then maybe you don't know who you are. I want to talk a little bit about dreams because it's getting late and what I believe about dreams. Dreams are mostly a collection, and if we don't pay them any attention, they're random. Randomized figments of the actions and events of our day. Our brain just clumps them together like puzzle pieces and turns it into a movie-like projection of sorts, and it plays it back to us to satisfy our subconscious desires. I've studied this intensely in myself. And I'm telling you, if you pay attention to your dreams, you can decipher them yourself. There's nothing mysterious about dreams. They just represent what we really want in life and where we're headed. They give us clues. They open doors. Sometimes we meet people in our dreams. Sometimes we make new connections in our dreams, but they're different from the real world. And our dreams were not in our body, but we're still here in this space-time web, in this 3D reality. It's getting late, guys. My battery's about to die. Thank you so much for hanging out, watching through to the end. God bless. I appreciate you. Have a good night.